Hi, welcome to Session 5 of Pasos para Prevenir Cáncer.
Now that we have learned some great ways to eat better, what are some other steps you can take to live a healthier lifestyle?
Exercise. Eating healthy is a great step, but pairing it with exercise is key.
Like eating healthy, there are a lot of things to take into consideration, right?
Absolutely, Regina. Understanding the relationship between physical activity and health, following Centers for Disease Control and Prevention guidelines, and identifying activities that work specifically for you. Seems like a lot, but it's actually very simple.
You are right. It is really simple and can be a fun way to spend time with family and friends. Why don't we get started with how exercise affects our health?
I bet you didn't realize that exercise impacts many processes in our bodies. That is why it is so important to exercise regularly, to reduce the risk of not only obesity, but many other chronic conditions, including cancer.
I had no idea that exercise even affects my risk of cancer, Mason. How does that work?
Excellent question. Exercise, for one, improves the way our immune systems work. First, movement is important because it gets our lymphatic fluid to move around our bodies. Lymph is a clear fluid that carries white blood cells and helps remove toxins, microbes, and other waste from our bodies. By contracting our muscles when we exercise, the lymphatic system can better protect us from infections and inflammation.
Exercise and moving your muscles also release a small protein called interleukin 6 or IL-6.
Wait, what? Interleukin what?
IL-6 and other similar proteins are natural anti-inflammatory proteins that your body produces.
Wow, our bodies are very complicated. All I ever knew about protein was making sure I ate plenty of meat and drank plenty of milk. At least that is what my mom always told me to do.
Well, now you know.
Actually, it is important to know how much exercise we should get to benefit our health.
That is right. The U.S. Centers for Disease Control and Prevention, or the CDC, recommends that every adult gets 150 minutes of moderate to vigorous physical activity per week, or about 30 minutes a day.
Correct. Moderate to vigorous physical activities is basically the intensity. Intensity levels are based on how hard the body is working and are usually described as low, moderate, and vigorous.
Slow walking, sitting at your desk, eating, cooking, or washing dishes would be considered low-intensity workouts, correct?
You are right. They are low because your body is not really working hard. On the other hand, activities like brisk walking, riding a bike, dancing, hiking, and doing yard work are considered moderate. In other words, your body is working moderately to do that activity.
I never thought about exercise that way. I just always thought that you had to do a sport or go to the gym to be active.
You are not alone. A lot of people do not realize that being active doesn't mean having to be a super athlete or gym person. People confuse vigorous level of intensity, like running, fast bike riding, swimming laps, running upstairs, and spin classes, as what we need to be physically active.
So what should you look for when determining what exercises are right for you?
The most important thing to remember is to find an activity or activities that you enjoy. Even things like gardening are a form of exercise. If you like to walk, dance, or ride a bike, then try to do them on a regular basis. The important thing is just to get up and move.
Honestly, with school and work, it is hard to find time to exercise. How can someone like me do the recommended amount of exercise in each day or week?
The most important thing is to set a goal. You may remember that from one of our previous sessions. What do you like to do? Can you make a plan to do it? Maybe setting small goals and working up to bigger ones might work better for you. Some activities might require little. For example, walking around your neighborhood or taking short walks during your free time is easy to do.
Or taking the stairs instead of the elevator, or parking your car a little bit further away from the entrance are great ways to get exercise.
You got it now, Regina. Every physical activity adds up. Don't forget about being active when you're at home, too. Getting up and exercising while watching your favorite show is a great way to stay active.
Absolutely. Any way you can make it more convenient and easier for you to exercise, the more likely you are to continue exercising every day. I am excited to start my journey to fight obesity and protect myself from cancer.
Thank you for joining us at Pasos para Prevenir Cáncer and letting us be part of your journey to living a healthy lifestyle.